I'm very excited about this fight. You know, this is what we've worked all this time for, and to get Daniel in a position he's in. And it's now up to him. All the hard work's been done in the gym. All the hard work's been done outside the ropes from us. And now he's got to do the business in.
It will not be reasonable to have the fight now. We want him to come back.
I think it's a very tough fight. I think it's a potential to be a brilliant fight.
I think so too.
And Wardley is the type that can bring that out in Dubois, as in he'll absorb a lot. I think he's got a really good chin. He's tough. He's obviously game. He's got that equaliser power as well. And I think it's a very good fight. It's a risky one for the first defence.
Fabio Wardley will make the first defence of his WBO title against former IBF champion Daniel Dubois in an all-British blockbuster on May the 9th. Uncrown's Ariel Helwani broke the news on Tuesday. Uncrown confirmed the fight will take place in the UK, although the venue is yet to be determined. Wardley versus Dubois will be streamed on the DAZN pay-per-view.
I think it's a great British fight. One former IBF, former WBA champion Daniel Dubois versus current WBO heavyweight champion Fabio Wardley. I think that's a good fight. With the man with the one right hand cannon that refuses to yield, that refuses to fall, that's tough as nails, versus a guy his durability has been tested.
Fabio Wardley. If they want it, yeah, bring it on. I can't wait. If Frank makes that fight, then I'll be delighted. I'll jump at the opportunity. But yeah, whoever steps up, I'm ready. Can't wait to have my first fight of 2026, man. It's the new year, I can't wait.
I mean, you've been out a little.
Breaking news has officially hit the heavyweight division as Turki Alalshikh confirmed the fight, while major boxing media and promoters quickly backed the announcement across platforms. The confirmation instantly turned Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois into one of the biggest British heavyweight fights on the calendar.
Mind space, and I think that gives Fabio the edge for sure, because Daniel, you know, you're coming off that defeat and that PTSD that he goes through. Will that reoccur? But one thing is for sure, he fancies that. He fancies the fight. And I think, by the way, a lot of people, we were talking about it a couple of shows ago, weren't we? When you're talking about the rebuild of Daniel Dubois, the best thing for him to do is jump him straight back on the saddle and straight back into the ring with the top contenders. I don't think he's the type of fighter that needs.
Spencer Oliver says Daniel Dubois wants straight back into the biggest fights and believes this matchup suits both men heading into the May 2026 clash. Fabio Wardley being labeled the slight favorite shows how far he has climbed. Raw power alone will not be enough if Wardley controls the tempo and momentum.
Fighters need a confidence builder, because it's a psychological battle as well as a physical one. He's not wired that way. So Daniel Dubois, boom, he will have forgot about that last defeat. He'll want to go straight back in there, fight for titles. It's the perfect fight for Daniel, and also the perfect fight for Fabio, because you look at this and you go, it's one of those fights you can see both guys winning. Fabio will start marginally favourite, but Daniel Dubois hits as hard as any heavyweight.
Daniel Dubois admits he is leaving the past behind and promises a more serious mindset heading into this fight. The intention sounds right, but Fabio Wardley has already been showing that hunger in real fights. Promises are easy now. Proving it in May 2026 is everything.
I need to leave the past in the past now and get on with the future. Now, no more. I'm taking it a lot more serious than I was then. Instead of just going through the motions, I wanna just give my all in this sport, and you wanna get out what you put in. So
Frank Warren backs Daniel Dubois and believes he has the ability to win despite the danger ahead. Confidence from a promoter is expected, but Fabio Wardley thriving under pressure is no surprise. The Lion's Den may end up suiting the man carrying the momentum into May 2026.
But I think it's Daniel's time, and I believe Daniel has the ability to win this fight. It's not going to be easy, and I'm not going to be saying that for 1 second. He's in the Lion's Den. You've got to have some balls, you've got to have some mental strength.
Liam Goff highlights the knockout power both heavyweights bring and predicts an explosive showdown. That danger plays perfectly into Fabio Wardley's strengths. When fights turn into chaos and power exchanges, Wardley has repeatedly shown he thrives, while Daniel Dubois has shown vulnerability under pressure.
Wardley and Dubois own a combination of 42 wins, with 40 of them coming inside the distance, meaning it'll be a firefight when the heavyweight duo will go head-to-head for the world title this summer. So, Daniel Dubois, Fabio Wardley. I really should be saying Fabio Wardley. Daniel Dubois in May.
Fabio Wardley has just captured the WBO heavyweight title, and the hunger is clear. Counterpunch highlights that beating Daniel Dubois would cement his legacy and prove he belongs at the top. Wardley is not just chasing a fight, he is chasing respect, recognition, and the rewards that come with being a champion. This bout in May 2026 is more than a clash of power. It is a chance for Wardley to show he can dominate high-profile challengers while capitalizing on his momentum and proving he can handle every test thrown his way.
I wonder if Fabio Wardley is going to fall for that call-out, because one thing about Fabio, he just got the belt. He just got the belt, and he wants to prove that he's a legitimate champion, and I think doing so is to beat another one that was a legitimate champion, Daniel Dubois. But what does it mean for Fabio Wardley to be wanted, right? To be sought after? I think it's an opportunity for Fabio Wardley to make some serious cash.
Ade Oladipo notes that Fabio Wardley is now untouchable in his eyes, while Daniel Dubois remains dangerous but vulnerable. This sets up a genuine 50-50 battle where strategy and timing could make the difference. Wardley has shown he can deliver punishing shots while handling adversity, and this fight will test Dubois' durability like never before. The stakes are massive in May 2026 because both fighters bring youth, power, and risk. This is not a fight to predict with confidence. Every exchange could swing momentum. Wardley's ability to absorb and respond will be critical, and Dubois will have to adapt quickly to avoid disaster.
I've picked against Fabio 2 or 3 times. I will never pick against him again. That being said, I picked against Dubois a couple of times. I think it's 50-50, and this isn't fencing because I 51-49 Fabio. Fabio can crack, unlike any heavyweight I think right now in the division, but he takes a lot of punishment. Like, we've seen it, and I don't think you can take that type of punishment early from Dubois. But it's a tremendous fight. And look, if it does happen, credit to both. Credit to Dubois. To do Usyk, Miller, Hrgovic, AJ, Usyk, Wardley is better than any run minus Usyk in the heavyweight division. And
ESBR Boxing underlines that this is a brutal stylistic matchup. Both men hit hard and leave openings, guaranteeing chaos inside the ring. Fabio Wardley's composure and timing could allow him to exploit Dubois' flaws, especially if he maintains patience early. May 9th, 2026 promises high drama in Manchester, with a fight where one punch could change everything. Wardley's experience in controlled aggression could give him the edge against Dubois' raw power and eagerness, turning a potential brawl into a strategic victory. Fans should expect fireworks and unpredictability in this heavyweight showdown.
It's an absolute firefight between two bullish heavyweights with huge power. Both have serious flaws, but that's what makes them so exciting. So I think stylistically, you know, the only guarantee here is somebody's getting knocked out. You know, that's a certainty. Just beautiful stylistic matchup, absolute mayhem in the ring on May 9th in Manchester.
Oladipo captures the raw excitement surrounding this fight, and the unpredictability is key. Fabio Wardley entering as the reigning WBO champion and Dubois as the former IBF title holder makes this clash irresistible. Fans are drawn to uncertainty, and Wardley thrives in high-pressure, unpredictable scenarios. May 2026 will showcase Wardley's ability to remain composed and make smart decisions while Dubois attempts to assert raw dominance. Every punch carries weight, and the chaos could favor the fighter who stays calm under fire.
Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. We are hearing this could happen very, very soon, people. Sooner rather than later. So the next fight for both. Not in the summer or in the winter, like next. Fabio Wardley, the current WBO heavyweight world champion. Daniel Dubois, the former IBF heavyweight champion. Yes, please. Yes, please. Please, God. Yes, please. I want this fight. I've spoken about this fight a few times because it's carnage. I can't predict a winner. I don't know what will happen, and that's what I like. Like, who likes going to the boxing when you kind of predict and you know what's going to happen? I like the idea of knowing nothing about this fight.
Frank Warren confirms the fight is moving closer, but stresses terms must be agreed before it becomes official. Fabio Wardley is ready and training hard, signaling determination and focus. May 2026 will be the stage where preparation meets opportunity. Wardley's commitment could give him a decisive edge if Dubois underestimates the stakes or the timing of the bout.
He said that he wants to fight, but this fight will only happen when the terms are agreed for him to fight. And as far as I understand at this moment, that's not been done. So the terms have got to be sorted out, and then I'm quite sure if that is the case, he will do.
John Fury highlights Daniel Dubois' relentless mentality and belief in his own ability. Dubois possesses the heart of a champion and never doubts himself even after setbacks. That confidence is critical, but Fabio Wardley has shown he thrives under pressure and can turn moments of aggression into strategic advantage. May 2026 will test both men's mental toughness, with Wardley's composure and timing potentially neutralizing Dubois' raw confidence. The fight is not only a physical battle but a psychological one, where patience, precision, and experience could outweigh brute force. Wardley's calculated style may exploit Dubois' eagerness, making every exchange a mental chess match as well as a clash of heavyweights. Fans should expect fireworks, resilience, and moments where one punch could instantly shift the entire momentum of the fight.
Courage, heart, and determination, and his will to win. He's got world-class balls, and he's got a world-class heart, he's a fighting man, and he believes in himself, and he knows that all the time he's in the fight, he can win.
Liam Goff points out that both fighters are young but experienced, making this clash unpredictable. Fabio Wardley combines power with maturity, while Daniel Dubois is explosive yet occasionally reckless. In May 2026, this combination of youth, aggression, and raw talent guarantees heavy exchanges and high drama. Wardley's defensive awareness could be decisive against Dubois' relentless offense. Both men are offensively powerful, but Wardley's calculated approach may allow him to exploit openings in Dubois' style. The fight promises non-stop action, with every round filled with tension and the possibility of sudden momentum shifts. Fans are in for a spectacular display of heavyweight combat where Wardley's patience and timing could turn power into precision and make the difference.
In every aspect, from a boxing aspect, from an entertainment aspect, from everything, that fight's got to be right up there. Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. It is two, I say young, well they are young, Wardley's only 31, Dubois is 27, 28, so you're talking about young-ish heavyweights, youngish men in general, but it's not that they're inexperienced, they're far from it, but they tend to kind of, I don't want to say fight like inexperienced fighters, no, that's not the right way of putting it, but defensively both guys are very open, offensively both guys are juggernauts.
Johnny Nelson stresses that a loss by Daniel Dubois could ruin the hype surrounding this high-profile heavyweight showdown. The business side of boxing adds immense pressure, and Fabio Wardley thrives in such environments. May 2026 is not just about power, it's about seizing opportunities when stakes are highest. Wardley's composure and strategic mindset may give him the edge over Dubois, who has previously shown moments of vulnerability. Both fighters bring excitement and punch power, but Wardley's ability to control tempo and manage critical moments could turn the fight in his favor. With fans, promoters, and media watching closely, this is a fight where mental strength will weigh just as heavily as physical ability, and Wardley has proven he can handle the spotlight under pressure.
I do, without a doubt. Common sense and show business, and the business is this. If he watches Daniel Dubois and he's tied into Daniel Dubois, and say he loses to Daniel Dubois, this fight that was always a valuable fight is gone.
Eddie Hearn highlights the magnitude of two British heavyweights clashing for a world title at Wembley in May 2026. Fabio Wardley has the chance to cement himself as a household name on home soil, while Daniel Dubois aims to reclaim glory. The atmosphere alone will test both fighters' nerves. Wardley's calm under pressure and measured approach could allow him to shine in front of a massive crowd, whereas Dubois' explosive style might either dazzle or backfire under the intense spotlight. Every punch, every move will be magnified, making mental resilience as crucial as physical power. Fans can expect a historic occasion where Wardley's preparation and strategy could turn him into the star of Wembley.
It's for a world heavyweight title. Two Brits for a world heavyweight title at Wembley is a massive, massive show, but
the build-up to May 2026 could not be bigger as Fabio Wardley and Daniel Dubois prepare to clash for the heavyweight spotlight at Wembley. Everything is on the line here. Wardley has already proven he can handle high pressure and deliver when it matters most, while Dubois brings raw power and relentless confidence to the ring. The contrast between Wardley's calculated style and Dubois' aggressive approach makes this fight impossible to predict. Every exchange could swing momentum in an instant, and both fighters know that one mistake could decide the outcome. Mentally, Wardley appears sharper. He has shown composure in big moments and Willingness to adapt under fire. Dubois has heart and resilience, but Wardley's timing and patience could frustrate him and turn his own power against him. If Wardley wins, he solidifies his status as a dominant British heavyweight and takes a huge step towards global recognition. If Dubois shocks the world, it would be a career-defining moment and set up massive future opportunities. This fight is about skill, power, and mental strength all rolled into one unforgettable night. Are you backing Fabio Wardley, or is Daniel Dubois pulling the upset? Drop your thoughts below.